Hello everyone, Ayub Kodig is here, and in this video I will teach you how to make shapes in Turtle using Python. So Turtle is a module that is included with Python and allows you to draw shapes in the screen. So let's get right into the code. I've got low battery, so I gotta be quick, and I got a lot of videos to do today. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So this is the code, and everything is set up like that. So if you want to install Turtle, so you gotta go to the samples, to the pip. You press your right Turtle, click on install, and you install. But for Termux users, you gotta go to Termux, and let me how to explain it. You gotta do pip install Turtle, and it gotta install Turtle, but be careful because Termux couldn't allow the installation of the graphical updates. So let's upgrade this thing as well. Install minus upgrade, and it's pip, and there it is. We can pip. Okay, when the finish will stop, I will. Okay, for the existing installation, installing successfully installed, and then we are installing the newest version of pip. Successfully installed pip 2221, and let's see if it's gonna work. You gotta always update your pipe. Not pip. So it's an issue. So we gotta go back to the IDE, and I will explain you a bit the code. So I gotta explain for you a bit the code. So firstly we import the Turtle library, and I set the background color to black, as you can see, and I set the speed to 0, so the fastest speed, and the functions that let us draw to the screen. First is begin fill and end fill. Those functions allows you to begin the draw and end the draw in the function. And forward, and the function that is called color. Color is a function that colors the first parameter colors the edge, and the second parameter fills the inside shape. And forward moves the turtle forward for a number of pixels, that is 69, 100, and left turns the turtle for an angle. The same thing for right and backwards. Backwards move the turtle backward to a number of pixels, and right turns the turtle for a right of angles. And the same goes for these. All these functions have the same thing. Never mind, for this function is not interesting. It's only mathematical calculations. So now, if you didn't understand the functions and everything, if you didn't understand something, send it to me in the comments below so I could explain. So if you want to know more about those color codes, there is a website that I recommend you to go in, and it's called htmlcolorcodes.com. Where is it? What the hell? Color names, HTML color names, and there it is. It gives you the name of all the HTML color code of all the colors, and you copy the code and you put it into PyDroid, so the color will be filled into the shape. So now you might say, hey Ayub, why did you put the functions that you already made in functions that doesn't have parameters? So I gotta explain you this thing. These things that I do that I did in the last part of my program are called the listener event, and this particular event is called the on key event. So when you press a particular key, something happens. It's called a callback. And why I did not use the function that I defined above? Because the onKey event accepts only functions without parameters. So I put my functions into the other parameters and put the arguments in it. So I will explain you what is a callback function. A callback function is a function that the main function. Imagine that you have something like you got a keyboard, and this keyboard will print hello on your terminal if you press F10. So that function that if that function that is when print hello, it's called the callback function. And if key equals 10, it's the main function. So now in our case, onKey listens to the key pressures, and when the particular key that we just called the event is the gate that has been opened for the callback function, that is like the answer of that particular pressure, of that particular event. So we put those. So those are all callback functions, and this thing is the main function, and this one is called the event. And between every block of event like this one, we gotta put in a listen between them. And do not forget to put the listen at the end, because if you press another key, like you pressed S and then you pressed S and then you want to press O, if you do not do this line, it won't answer and the program will be closed after pressing S. And done is the function that ends everything in the program. Close it like that. If you did not understand, I will answer you in the comments. So only send me comments. So let's try out this. Let's try Q, and it draws the shape goodly. And a little warning for you: do not press a lot the events. Do not press a lot these things, because if you do, you press a lot you do a lot of events in your code, or that you press a key twice or like that, it got a blocks in a while loop. As you can see, this thing will block in a while loop. If it didn't, it will block in the second shape. It rarely don't block, and it didn't block. And these are the functions, and everything is successfully drawn. So cheese. No, what the hell? Cheese. Okay. So oh boy. Any questions in the comments below? See ya soon. Bye bye.